Right, hello and welcome to a vehicle that even I highly requested to come to Gran Turismo 7. This is the Audi R8 V10 Plus from 2016. Now if you don't know what the Audi R8 is, it is a mid-engine two-seater sports car with Audi's signature quattro all-wheel drive system. It's been around for many years, coming in at almost 20 years in production. However, sadly, that production actually ended last month. So yes, RIP to the Audi R8. And now that I can't actually buy one brand new in real life, well, I'm gonna have to settle for buying one brand new in game. So yes, if we head on over to Brand Central, we can pick up this Audi R8 for 300,000 credits. Now what do you get for 300,000 credits? Well, you get a 5.2 liter V10 engine that produces 601 brake horsepower. The vehicle comes in at a weight of 1,454 kg. So look, it's not the lightest thing, but it does pack a heavy punch under the hood. Then the vehicle, as I said, lays down the power through an all-wheel drive system, which should make it really fun when it comes to actually hitting around the circuit. Now if we take it around Kyoto driving park, yeah, this is actually where something unexpected happened. Overall, the handling of this vehicle just wasn't what I expected. The vehicle often, once you're traveling at quite a high speed and slam on the brakes to make it around a corner, well, the vehicle actually understeers, then it oversteers, the entire vehicle just slides out. And overall, I actually had to restart and try to go around the circuit cleanly because I was just struggling to actually get a hold of the Audi R8. But by the time I actually got used to the way the vehicle handles, because honestly, it handles unlike any other four-wheel drive car that I've experienced in Gran Turismo 7. The overall handling of the Audi R8 is something that I would not have expected from a vehicle of this caliber. And we see when it comes to lap times, it sets a lap time that I actually wouldn't be impressed by, because this vehicle is setting lap times around a 1 minute 45.8 second laps around Kyoto driving park, which is really down to the way this vehicle handles. Because we look, coming down the main straightaway, we are traveling at over 254 kilometers per hour before we need to slam on the brakes to make it around the first corner. Overall, this vehicle, it struggles. Well, I struggle to really carry speed going through corners, because if you brake and you have no traction control on, the vehicle will often just have its rear end slide out. But because it's all-wheel drive, the front is gripping up, and that's what also throws the vehicle. And often than not, I actually found myself off track then on track. So yeah, the Audi R8 may take some time to get used to when you actually get behind the wheel of it. But overall, with the vehicle in its standard state, it's okay. It's no Ferrari F8 Tributo, because look, that is the caliber of super sports car that I compare all new arrivals to, and it purely doesn't meet that mark. Quite a bit of time to actually get or understand the way that the Audi R8 actually handles. R8 having this bit of a iffy handling, if I'm going to be honest with you. Let's head on over to the tuning shop and see how we can change it and improve it, and see if we can't actually squeeze some more power out of it. So now, if we head on over to the tuning shop, well, we are going to be able to actually spend quite a bit of money and actually make quite the difference when it comes to upgrading the power of this vehicle. Well, we see that after spending quite a bit, we now produce 991 brake horsepower. Yes, just shy of the 1,000 horsepower mark. But in real life, as you know, people are slapping on superchargers and twin turbo kits on these vehicles and pushing well over 2,000 horsepower. Yes, the Audi R8 has very strong potential when it comes to modifications. But in Gran Turismo, we are left with 991 brake horsepower, and after actually just weight reduction and all of that, we see that the vehicle comes in with a weight of 1,134 kg. So yes, we do remove quite a bit of weight which should make this vehicle a lot better when we head out onto circuit. But before we do that, let's update the looks. And we see if we head on over to GT Auto, it actually has quite aggressive aero, because we see 2 options for the front splitter, 2 options for side skirts, 2 options for the rear, and we have numerous options for a rear wing, and you can turn this into an absolute monster. Now once you finish customizing the vehicle visually, we can head back out onto circuit, and immediately once you get behind the wheel you can feel a difference. Coming down here to driving park straight away, we see now we travel over 300 kilometers per hour before we need to slam on the brakes when we get around the first corner. Now the pure acceleration, the aggressiveness that this vehicle just pushes you forward is honestly game changing. It feels nothing like stock. You can really feel that, okay, your money actually made a difference with this vehicle. And when it comes to just setting up your suspension, it's game changing, because just with a few small tweaks you're able to actually carry a lot more speed going around corners. And the crazy thing is, with this vehicle having max downforce on racing soft tires, this vehicle is an absolute machine to be behind the wheel of. Yes, coming down, or actually coming over the crest before you start taking it downhill, somehow you end up airborne even though your vehicle's downforce is maxed out. It's absolutely insane. But overall, the Audi R8, just the aggressiveness through acceleration. Yes, with traction control off, it still has a bit of slide in it, but I mean, that's what you want out of the vehicle. You don't want it exactly or just sucking the life. There's no excitement, no joy, no real need for you to actually be behind the wheel of it. Feels almost as if it's on rails, and yes, that can be good, but at the same time I also like some of my vehicles to be a bit more spicy when it comes to its handling. But if you do want to go and set proper fast lap times, you can do exactly that, because we see that the Audi R8, with the vehicle being max downforce, max performance, max everything, we see that this vehicle is setting lap times around the 1 minute 27.1 around KL driving park. Now, as you know, I always say, if a vehicle is able to set lap times faster than a 1 minute 30 second lap, it is a very overpowered vehicle. The Audi R8 V10 Plus is no exception to that. It is, however, a bit more of a trickier vehicle to actually nail or get consistent lap times out of. Yes, because you never know what to expect with your Audi R8. It does take some getting used to, but once you do, you will not regret spending the time actually learning how to handle this masterpiece of a vehicle. The Audi R8 V10 Plus is an absolute joy to drive. And look, when it comes to money grinding events, I won't really say the Audi R8 V10 Plus is a real go-to, because look, fuel economy is not on this vehicle side. Yes, the V10 is rather thirsty, but who needs fuel economy when you can just absolutely speed everywhere around the circuit? So yes, the Audi R8 V10 Plus is a fantastic vehicle. Is it actually knocking the Ferrari F8 Tributo off my spot as the #1 super sports car in the game? Absolutely not, but it is a very welcomed addition, and I am glad to see it making its appearance in Gran Turismo 7. So if you haven't tried the vehicle out yet, I highly recommend you do, because it's actually a lot of fun. So with all this being said, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you guys in the next Gran Turismo 7 video. Peace.